Let's get started. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our Fit50 Plus program. I'm Lou, and I'm going to guide you through the next 45 to 50 minutes or so. It's a little chilly in here, so we need to warm up. Let's stand tall, feet onto the floor, arms by your side. A little bit of light body movement for about 10 minutes or so just to get us started. You're going to lift your heels up, bring the toes down, the heels down. Let's just move up and down a little bit. And then rock your body weight side to side as we roll off of our feet. And then let's get those feet firmly planted onto the floor. Lift your shoulders all the way up into those earlobes. Lift up nice and high. Take a big breath into the belly and then relax the shoulders all the way down. Let's just take a moment to breathe. Breathe in and out through your nose for a few moments. Breathe in through the nose, bring it in really deep into your body, fill your entire body up with air. Hold that breath for a brief moment, and then a full exhale. Just repeat that a few times. Breathe in through your nose, and fully exhale. I would just ask that you're all muted. Please just check your setting and make sure you press mute. Okay, turn your head to the left side. Let's stretch out the right side of the neck as we look to the left. Come back to center, turn your head to the right. Come back to center, let's look up. And then start to look down, chin to chest. We look forward and then go back to the left side again. This time, drop the ear to the shoulder, peek up to the ceiling, and do a head circle to the right, very slowly. Look down to the floor, graze the chin across the chest as you gaze to the floor. And then we'll do about 3 full head rotations in one direction. Want to do this really slow. Make sure you're breathing nice and deep. Nice big circular motion as much as you can. And then back to center position. I'm going to turn the head to the right. Drop the ear to the shoulder. Peek up at the ceiling, and we would do the head circle the other direction. And we'll do it about 3 times or so this way. And then we come back to that neutral position. Okay, good stuff. Let's lift the arms up. Move through the fingers a bit. We're going to just cycle through some finger work. Move those fingers, crawling like spider-like movement. Now let's make a fist, one side then the other. Squeeze and release, squeeze and release. We press arm one forward, one back. So press one arm forward, press one arm back. Back and forth as we move through the shoulder blade a little bit. All right, now some stillness. Make those fists and try to move just the wrists. So I'm into extension, flexion, extension, flexion, and then we can also go to the sides. Keep the elbows locked to trying to just create a movement through the wrists. Let's do some circles into the wrists only if possible. All right, you're going to bring your hands together, bring your elbows close to your body, and then just move the circle through the wrist. And try and do this slowly so you move into a range of motion. Nice stuff, looks good. Just do it slow. Try and do a circle or figure 8 type movement, and then the other direction. And then I move the arms and shoulders into it a bit as well. Other direction. Okay, come to neutral, and let's lift the elbows up to shoulder height, and let's do a wave. Try and move into that wave as best you can. and then other direction. Okay, good stuff. Going to bring the arms down. Now we're just going to keep the elbows locked here, so we move through the shoulder, not through the elbow. Okay, we're going to keep the elbows locked, and you're going to lift one arm up, lower, and then lift the other one. So just move through one arm versus the other, and try not to move the rib cage. So just moving through the shoulder, just the shoulder. Lift, keep the arm behind you, and then switch to the other one. We go up and down for the first couple. No rib cage movement if you can manage, okay? No rib cage movement. Come back through that neutral position. We're going to lift up, go across, out, and then we cross. Again, arm stays straight, so the movement is through the shoulder. Cross one way, open, cross the other way, open. Nice stuff. Okay, arms down. Now let's swim backwards without any rotation if possible. Reach back and swim as if you're swimming backwards. Reach. Try and do as big, exaggerated circles so you really feel it here. Open, open, open when you reach back. Great stuff. A few more. Okay. Now we're going to bring the arms back to the side, bend at the elbows. Keep the hands in line with the arms, so there's no movement of the hands. Hands are just like so, and then you're going to turn the upper arm down as far as you can go. For some of you, you have a lot of range of motion. This is where I stop. I have no more movement, but I'm going to try and press it just a bit more, and then open up. Again, no extension of the spine, just movement through the arm and then down, much as I can go. So if you have clunky shoulders, this is really good to create some of this movement in the shoulders. And then we do opposite. Whew. I feel my left shoulder is acting up a little bit this morning, a little tight. Okay, and last one, and back to neutral. Shake that out a little bit. Okay, just some shoulder shrugs. Lift again, keep the elbows straight here so the movement is through the shoulder. And you can lift the arms up, back, down, and let's do some circles as the arm circles around the rib cage. Nice big circle here. And in other directions, we're going to go other direction. Isolate the movement of the arms as they move through the shoulder socket. So do the best you can. The intention is to isolate the movement without any other body movement happening. Okay, good stuff. Take the feet just a little bit wider. This is that tree hugger motion that we do where we hug a tree and then open up. A little bit of a back extension here. Flexion, rounding spine, and then extension to open. So flexion, round your spine a bit, open right up, look up. So really broad across the chest and arms out, and then back down again. So we're just moving through the spine, bring some fluid through that spine space. Tuck your head right down as much as you can. And you're imagining that you're hugging a tree and then you're opening up and letting it go. One more. And then open up. Okay, good stuff. Next movement, the pelvic tilt. Pelvic tilt is super important for all body function and movement. Think about the pelvis here like a bowl of water. Okay, it's a bowl of water, full of water. If I tip it forward, get the arch in your back, you're going to dump the water out. If you tuck it under, you're going to hold the water in. So bend the knees slightly, bring your hands onto your lap, dump the water out. So you want to get that arch in your back. And when you contract the abdominal muscles, you're going to tuck your tailbone under and hold the water into the bowl. So you dump it and then bring it in. Dump it and bring it in. There are videos on our Facebook group page on how to do this pelvic tilt with a little bit of practice. Isolating the movement is really important for our mobility and stability to be able to do this. Tuck and tilt, exaggerate the movement a lot. Just through the pelvis. And last one. And then come on up. Okay, really good. I'm going to stand wide here, feet a little bit wider. Bring your hands to your hips. And rock your body weight side to side movement. Roll off the bottoms of the feet. Control this movement. Great job. Now we're going to bring the feet flat to the floor, but continue the same movement. So if you notice, I'm not dumping my body this way. I'm just saying keep the shoulders on top, move through the hip space on the side. And then we're going to move through some circles. So I'm just doing some big hip circles right now. You can lean forward a little bit when you like, as you move through this motion. And then we go in the other direction. And come back to neutral. Lift your heels up and lower them down. Get the toes up. Heels up, bring them down, lift the toes up. Heels up, toes up. So just switch, cycle through. Notice if the heels are going off to the side, you want to keep them in, controlling the movement. Okay, let's just try this position here. So if you notice, I'm going to stand straight, but what I'm going to start to do is lean forward, standing straight. I want you to try and do this. Don't look down, look straight ahead. Lean forward, but lift your toes up. So the toes lift, you're on the balls of the feet. And then come back to neutral where you can just kind of feel your normal body balance in this position. Keep the toes lifted the whole time and then lean forward. So cycle through a little bit of this leaning forward action with the toes up. This can be quite challenging when you first start. The toes tend to grip. We want the toes up. So you're rocking front to back onto the balls of the feet. Give you quite a bit more control when you do that. Good stuff. And then again, back to neutral position. Okay, let's lift up the right heel. Turn the leg in and out a little bit. External rotation to an internal rotation with the heel up on the right side. In and out. And now we switch to the other side, lift the heel up, and then we go again. External rotation to internal rotation. Full movement as much as you can. In, and then turn to open out. Okay, internal rotation to external rotation. Okay, now we're going to come onto the right side again. Lift the heel, but this time the toes go under. So we crunch the toes. Slight pressure into the foot there. So I'm going to turn to the side so you can see what it looks like. And then we would do the same internal rotation to external rotation with the toes curled under. It's common to cramp up if you're just starting to do this, if this is a new movement for you. So not too much pressure. You can always just move the foot around a little bit if it cramps up. So let's go internal and hold here on the internal rotation. Maybe bend the knees slightly more and then press the heel out. Let's get that stretch to the top of the foot. And lift, come out. External rotation with, again, a little bit more tension. Not too much, about a 3 out of 10. 10 being the most, about 3 or 4 out of 10. Up, Internal rotation, again, bend slightly a little bit. Up and open. Bend the knees slightly. And come on, lift out of that. Move the toes around, let the blood flow move around. Okay, other side. Lift the heel, get the toes under, crunch, crunch a little bit. Internal rotation. Bend the knees slightly, and again, I'm pressing this heel out, get this stretch to the side of the foot. And then I come up and externally rotate, just like opening a book here, and then bend again slightly. Stretch out the top of the foot. Come on, back up. One more internal rotation. Internal rotation, bend. Stretch out the foot. And then come on up. Okay, one more. We're going to do the clock. Hands come at your waist. The right leg goes in front to 12 o'clock. So here I'm at 12 o'clock. And I'm going to lift, go to 1, lift, go to 2, lift, go to 3. Now, if balancing is a bit of an issue, then what you can do is just drag the toes across, maybe do a little lift. I'm going to 4, I'm going to 5, and then 6. Whoop, oh, there's 6. Maybe 7, maybe 8, and then work my way back to 12. The whole time I'm trying not to lean forward as much as I can. So all leg movement without that lean. And if you can lift the leg up as you work through the clock and control and balance, then super good. Just play with that. Again, it's progressive. We start slow. Balancing might be an issue. Try not to lean here. Lifting the leg with less upper body compensation. So our body compensates when we're really tight. So if you find your body moving all over the place and you're leaning and all that kind of stuff, just need a little bit more practice doing this movement. Up and down, work the clock. Last one. So we do about 3, I guess, altogether. And that's the last one. Okay, a little break. Then do the other side. Always good to see what the other side's going to do. So I go to 12, of course, and this time I'm going backwards through 11, 10, and work my way back to behind me. It's really tight when I go to the back here and I start to lose balance and stuff. So I'm looking down, I'm trying to look up. The whole bunch of little micro adjustments to create stability of movement. So I'm really pretty stable here, and as I start to go off to the side, less so. So a bit more practice required. Now I'm going to work my way to the front. I'm going to do one more. This will be my third. And back. Whew. Yeah, definitely a little unstable when I go to the back. And then forward. And release it and let it go. Okay, all done. Now, 20 minutes. The next 20 minutes, we're going to raise our heart rate up. So we're going to start to march in a standing position. I'm going to get my clock going. We'll turn the music up a little bit. Once you're all set, let's just start running in position or jogging in position. There we go, clock is going. If you want to have your weights with you or anything for resistance, holding on to it, go ahead and do that. Don't use me for your speed model. I'm not going to go too quick. I'll just show you the movements. We're going to do about 45 seconds of one movement, then we'll take a 15-second reset in this position, and then we'll go back to the movements. So for the first minute, we're just going to warm up. Pick a pace that works well for you. Challenge your body. Move the arms, move the legs. Breathe in and out through your nose as long as you can. Great job. Pick up the pace. Get those arms going. And remember your body movement. You're trying to move up and down, not side to side. Up and down, up and down, up and down. Okay, I'm gonna just move this. Walk forward and then walk back. Look straight ahead or up. Don't look down. Good job. A few more seconds. All right, back to center. Let's reset. Nice strong march here. Side to side, side to side to side, side to side to side. Little steps, big steps. You know, on my screen, I just see everybody as like tiny, tiny little figures, and I see everyone just moving side to side. Okay, back to center, reset for 15 seconds. Let's go. Nice vigorous pace, everyone. Move those knees up, knees up. Okay, 1 foot back, 1 foot forward, 1 foot back and 1 foot forward. Remember, this can be really quite vigorous and quick. Good job. Ten more seconds. Arms and legs moving. Back to center, reset. Make sure you are breathing deeply. Big breath in, big breath out. Okay, step and lift. Step, lift. Side to side. Twenty more seconds. All right, arms down. Let's go. Reset. Great job, everyone. Big arm circles now. Circle up, circle down. Up, down, up and down. Elbows locked. Move through the shoulder. Quick. Arms down and reset. Great job. Okay, one more side set. Up, back, side, side. Keeping arms straight, everyone. Woo. And back to neutral. Reset. Great job. Legs start to go wider. Keep your legs moving. Punch to the floor. Punch straight. Punch up. Cycle through. Punch straight. Punch down. Punch up. Punch, punch, punch. Great job. Woo. 10 more seconds. Bring your feet back close together and let's go. March it out. Great job, everyone. Bring your hands up, chest height, same knee, same hand. Crunch, 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 and crunch. Knee up. Twenty more seconds. Kick high. And arms down. Whew. Great job, everyone. Stay with me. Let's go. Pick up your pace. Hey, heel taps. Heel tap. Heel tap. Opposite arm lifts up. Remember, you can really pick this up if you want to go faster. Whew, 10 more seconds. Arms down, reset. Great job. 10 minutes in the books, we're halfway done. Good job, everyone. All right, I'm gonna step off forward to the side, clap, clap when I come back. On the side, clap, 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 clap. Like a forward lunge step. And back to neutral. Reset. Great job. Arms to the side. Hold the arms in this position. Little tiny circles. Little circles. Little circles. Keep the arms up. And now circle other direction. This is really, really good for strengthening the shoulders and getting us warmed up for the shoulder work that's about to come. Drop the arms, and let's go back to reset. Good job. Okay, legs go wide. Bend your knees, touch the floor, stand up, reach up. Bend your knees, touch the floor, reach up. $50 more seconds. One more. And bring your legs back. Let's go. March it out, everyone. Good job. Okay. Lift the arms up to the sky, straight up. Punch up. Punch up, look up. Punch up, look up. Punch, punch, punch. Punch the ceiling. Keep your legs moving. Ten more seconds. Punch up. And almost there. Okay, arms down. Whew. And let's go. Nice vigorous pace. Right hand to left leg. Tap, 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 tap. Try and kick up, a little bounce maybe. That's it. Try and stand straight. Kick up. Ten more seconds. And back to neutral. 15 minutes done in the books. 5 minutes left to go. Okay, the next movement. We're coming down to the floor. Try not to touch the floor with your hands until you get there. If you can't manage that, you're just going to try and tap the legs and then stand up and lift up. Otherwise, come down, touch, lift. Use the opposite foot, opposite leg for standing. We're doing this for 90 seconds. Take your time, manage the movement. If going up and down onto the floor is too challenging, hands come down, hands up. Cycle through. Remember, 90 seconds. or come down, touch, lift. Use the opposite leg to stand. Nice job, everyone. We still have 20 seconds. Almost there. Do your last one. Okay, back to neutral. Let's go. All right, just a few minutes left. Nice vigorous pace now. We're going to lift the leg and clap. Clap under the leg. Again, no need to lean forward. Stand tall. Kick the leg up. Baby, 15 more seconds. All right, arms down, let's go. Woo. Couple minutes left. Great job, everyone. Let's stay with it. Okay, legs off to the side. Punch, 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 punch. Let's go quick. Punch, 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 punch. Side, side, side. Real rapid movement here. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, up, down. Switch it up. Mix it up a little bit. Kick high or punch high. Punch low. All right, back to center. Last minute. This is our last minute for today of the cardio series. Nice rapid pace now. Let's go. I'll let you know when we get to the 30-second mark. And that's when you're gonna really start to turn it up, dial it up, intensify the movements. 30 seconds starts right now. Let's go, 30 seconds. I'll call out the last 10 seconds for that final little burst. Come on, gang, this is the last few seconds. 10 seconds coming up. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. Let's go, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, you're staying till 0, 3, 2, 1, now 0. Whoa. Great job, everyone. Good stuff. Whew, okay, let me turn the music down a bit. There we go. All right, gang, grab some weights if you have them. If not, that's okay too. I'll get our program for today, and then we'll get started. Whew, okay, that was good. Okay, we're working shoulders and back today. Back and shoulders. Okay, the first movement is intended to strengthen the space between your shoulder blades. It is a row movement. So I'm going to grab my weights. And remember, whenever we're working with weights, You don't have to squeeze the weight too hard into the hand, just firmly enough so that the weight's not going to fall, okay? Now, the movement here is to try and keep the elbows close to our body so the elbows don't go out, the elbows stay in. Now, typically also, in a row movement where we squeeze back here, we're trying to maybe even tip forward a little bit. So my weights are light. I can do this with a heavier weight. Some of you else are the same. So you can do a lightweight or heavy weight. You can have one leg in front of the other. Bend your knees, hinge forward, drop the weight, and then squeeze as we do this row action. You squeeze between your shoulder blades. So you lift the elbows up to the ceiling and then lower down. Lift and squeeze, lower. Now you're trying to not hyperextend the back. It's the arms that are moving and squeezing. At some point, any point, you can even switch your legs if you like. So it's a bit of a lunge position. And core control here is required to keep us up. And I'm going to turn to the front so you can see the movement. I'm rubbing the forearms against the rib cage and then squeeze behind the shoulder blades, in between the shoulder blades. Squeeze and squeeze. So we do about 45 seconds with a 15-second break. Squeeze. You can have your feet together if you like and do it that way. 10 more seconds. And when you squeeze, you hold for a brief second, and then you release, and then you squeeze again. And let's do one more. And then we take a quick break. Okay, next movement. We were doing this in our cardio series of just the arms doing circles, but now we're going to do it with some weights. Turn the palms up to face the ceiling. Now again, the legs can be wide. You can have one leg in front of the other, like more of a lunge-like position if you like. And all we're going to do is just do big circles overhead, palms to touch or weights to touch here, and then down again. Now, if you want to lean forward, make the movement a bit more challenging, you can certainly do that. Keep the elbows locked. And now we're doing this with weight, resistance. Low. Keep the tops of the shoulder. You don't want the shoulders up to the earlobes. Keep the shoulders down, arms straight. That is the proper technique for doing this movement. You can switch legs at any point. When we lean forward, gravity kicks in and makes the weights just a little bit heavier. So you don't have to lean forward. You can just do it straight standing as well. You can also challenge by lifting one leg up. Ten more seconds. Last one. And then come on down. Quick break, 15-second break as we move into number 3. Okay, this will move into the back of the shoulder and into some of the shoulder blade movement as well. We did the row. Now we're going to do a fly where it comes out to the side. So the same thing applies here. You can lean forward with feet together. You can have one foot in front of the other, lean forward, bring the weights together with the palms facing in. Keep your head down, and then open up into a T shape, into the fly shape. Up, down. Now when you lift up, you want to squeeze right here, and then release. And when you're squeezing between your shoulder blades. Or feet together if you like. Nice slow movement with technique, and you hold. Ten more seconds. One more. And drop and release. Okay, good stuff. Take a quick break. Let's move to the next one. All right, this time we're going to turn the palms out. We're going to do a row like we did before. Remember, the row is the elbows tight and we had the hands facing each other, or palms facing each other. We were doing this. We're going to do it this way now. Palms to the ceiling, alternating rows. Forward and then back, okay? So we switch, alternate. Again, you can lean forward, one leg in front of the other. You can lean over a lot, pull. The one arm stays in position, squeezing, and then you switch. So we're alternating the row. You can go a little bit faster if you like, but try and squeeze at the top. And we're also working our core control muscles here by not falling over, of course, right? 10 more seconds. Palms face up to the ceiling. Keep the elbows tucked into your body. 5 more. And last one. Okay, quick little break there, 15-second break, and I'll show you the next one. Okay. This time I'm going to turn the arms, or have the arms by your side. Right, okay, let's bring the arms in this position. Elbows bent, palms face up. We're going to stand straight. This time we're just going to reach out to the side and then pull the elbows back in. Out and back. Again, I'm trying not to move anything else, just the arms out and come back in. Palms face up. You come out and you come back in. Out and in. Twenty more seconds. I'm going to challenge myself a little bit by lifting a leg up. Ten more seconds. 5. Whoop, there I go. 4, got a little too fancy. 3, 2, and press it out. Whew, I actually felt that quite a bit into the lower arms there. Wow, okay. Now, this movement, this is called a dually row. So we're going to take both weights into one hand. You're going to tip your body weight forward a little bit. Have the weight down. So both hands are together. I'm lifting to one side, dropping the weight, go to the other side, and then drop the weight. So both hands are holding the weights, one or both weights. Lift to one side, then you lift to the other side. So more dominant on the one arm, but the hands are together. Again, you can have one leg in front of the other if you need that balance. And then you lift from side to side. Typically, feet are together, maybe a little bit wide, or feet are in the same line, but a little bit wider. Then you go to one side, other side, side to side. Great job, everyone. We got one more after this. Ten more seconds. Side to side. 5 more. Last one. And take a quick break. Okay, 15-second break. We're going to come up to the last movement for the day. Okay. Okay, this movement, this is a woodchuck. So what we're going to do is single weight here. Let's do the right side first, okay? So you're going to drop the arm down, come up, and then press it up. So we're going to lower the weight down, come up, and then press it up to the side. So this is the right hand going down, come up, and then press up to the left. Bend the knees, and then up to the right. Left, excuse me. Can't even put one arm up. Okay, quick break. Switch. Put the weight onto the left side. Bring the weight down as you lift the right arm up. Come on up, and then press it off to the other side. Up. And up. 10 more seconds. Five more. Last one. And done. Great job, everyone. You're all done. Monday's in the books.